Storm Connections is the scrubbiest Storm game of all time.
On God. Just like that.
This game plays completely different from Storm 4, the way the games work, how meta is evolving, and how things play on in a match. You will get hit by a lot of stuff that you've probably never been hit for. I know in Storm Connections, this game to me is either very easy because everybody can pick up combos, thus leading to you dying faster, or very hard because you're trying to play neutral and dodge your opponent's assist. What's good? It's Yaya here, and if you don't know who I am, I've been around in the anime gaming community forever. I've been playing Storm since the beginning of Storm came out. I even competed in Storm 4 in a Chicago Wizard World tournament that I got top 8 in. Note, I don't think I'm the best Storm player. Before somebody try to put this out here, I'm pretty nice at Storm, but I ain't the peak pro player, you know, that win them tournaments, alright? So I'm here to help y'all out. And you probably played the tutorial, and the tutorial is pretty good, but let's be real, it ain't gonna help you in the long run. So I'm gonna help y'all and teach y'all some tips and tricks that the tutorial did not teach you in Naruto to Boruto Storm Connections. So if y'all like this video, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like, and leave a comment. And if I missed something, comment down below. Let the people know that you got some insight. Go ahead and come through. Number 1, let's talk about super armor. For some reason, in Naruto Storm Connections, they decided to pull a jump force, where certain special attacks, or jutsus rather, have armored properties to them. In many scenarios, this can be very bothersome, and you need to learn how to analyze when people are going to go for these types of abilities or jutsus in Storm Connections. It can be very frustrating knowing for so many years of Storm that this wasn't in place, but this game has it. It takes me out sometimes. I be getting so mad, bro. I get so heated. Usually, most people like to substitute and then throw out a Chidori or a Rasengan or anything of that nature. Because what it does, it is a pace breaker to stop people from constantly dashing at you. If you're going to use these types of moves or abilities, another way is analyzing your players' patterns of how they chakra dash, which way they like to jump, which way they like to dash at you. If you can analyze and understand what the opponent is constantly doing, you know, reacting to it with a Chidori, a lightning blade, or something of that matter with armor on it can help you just completely cook somebody. And 9 times out of 10, that is a combo starter. Next one, learn combo routes. Yes, for the first time in history, I will honestly argue that Naruto Storm Connections has made combo routes and optimizing your damage very important. That's 2-in-1 for y'all. When you have no subs in the game, combos can pretty much destroy you in this game. I'll show you a quick example. You can do crazy combos like this when they have no substitution jutsu. So find your characters, find your team, and then go crazy with them combos. A lot of times, in most cases, people lose out in this game is like a fighting game now, is because you lose out because you don't have optimal damage. You want to fix that ASAP. Another thing is defending on guard pressure. Now, guard pressure, there's 4 ways to get out of guard pressure. Shout out to Mr. E, aka Air Force. I will link that video in the description down below. But essentially, guard pressure is very crazy in this game. In a lot of scenarios, you will break your guard or it will get broken in almost less than 2 interactions. Understanding the gaps in between strings, sometimes you can just use a Chidori like I told you with the armored attacks to get through a lot of situations. And sometimes using your assist to cover or get you out of those situations when you think your guard's gonna break. I think that's very important for beginner, intermediate, and advanced players to understand how guarding works in this game. Like I said, it is very weaker than before. Picking some of the best assists. I honestly feel like out of every other Storm game so far, assists matter 10 times harder in this game. Essentially, the jutsus matter heavily a lot more than everything else in Storm Connection. I don't know, but we gonna help you get around that in this video. I'ma just recommend you some starter assists to help y'all off, and then you can evolve and deviate from that. Number 1, new Hokage Naruto. His giant Rasengan is bigger than Galactus taking off the planet. It hits so big, it can pop up, and if you're playing with him, you can combo into it as well. I highly recommend Indra and Ashura as well. They're the new characters, so that's just a plus for you if you want to play those new characters. But I also recommend you trying them because their assists has a lot of lingering hitboxes on it, and if you're moving too fast, you can get caught. And 9 times out of 10, what makes Ashura my favorite personally over Indra is in a lot of scenarios, his tornado jutsu literally acts as a DP in mid combo. It's insane to me. Like, it's insane. The next big tip is finding who your main character is. Now, usually you'll probably be like, oh, I gotta find a main character in Storm. Hear me out. Not really, but to help get you started. So personally, I think some best characters to play right now personally, and the one that's been helping me out a lot to get around the game's BS so far, has been Sarada Uchiha, the brand new one. I love her kit, I love her moveset, and I love her range on her basic jab attack. Once you learn how to optimize combos with those characters, then you can evolve and use all the characters in your team. The reason why I say learn a main character in Storm Connections is simply because when the opponent has 0 subs, that is your chance to capitalize off and maximize and optimize your damage with your main character and your assist. Another key tip is knowing when to switch characters. A lot of times in gameplay, you do not switch characters at all, or you might be super hyper focused and just keeping those characters as your main assist. Sometimes it's better to have other characters be assist and other characters to use as your main character on the screen. Some characters have better strings, better priority, better range, and some can do better things than other characters. I think assessing and understanding when it's time to switch and when you're taking too much and something's not working is a good thing as well. I'm on a roll right now. I'm cooking for y'all. I'm like, yeah. This is a hot take one, okay? But this might benefit you instead of you getting tilted all the time. Just take the throw, bro. 9 times out of 10, when they throw you, yes, they can combo off of it in air because a lot of combos convert into aerial combos or give the player who got the grab off a grab conversion or ground bounce. Sometimes I feel like just taking the throw is better. Yes, it does a lot of damage, but I'd rather take that than waste a sub and then potentially lose a scenario where I have no sub. Oh, biggest tip, please use your ninja tools. I have a habit from all my years of playing Storm. Mind you, I've been playing Storm and been in the community since the earliest of Storm 2 on Xbox 360. Items were never infinite before. Now items come back after cooldown. Please use your items in the scenarios when you feel like you need to use those items. Break that habit if you come from a previous Storm game, because these items can help you out in a lot of situations and change the tide of battle bad fast as hell. My brain be forgetting the guard break pill is a thing, because sometimes I only use guard break pill as a last resort. But now that it's a thing that rebuilds over time, you can get it off a lot in matches, more than you ever could in any other Storm game. Last but not least, do not worry about your online record. Alright, this game is new and it plays completely different. We don't take L's out here. We take lessons because we make them W's. Alright, don't let nobody, if you get cooked, cool. Come back later, come back stronger, and then cook again. A lot of people forget that this game, you gotta have fun with it. Yes, Storm Connections is a more competitive oriented game. However, a lot of shit in this game is broken in my honest opinion. Really broken. So keep in mind, it's a learning process. Everybody learning new. The gameplay is completely different in my honest opinion from Storm 4, how you play neutral and you approach people now. So it's a lot of things you got to get used to. To me, it's in the vein of like arena fighters, but what Street Fighter 5 versus Street Fighter 6 is. To me, it's that different in a way. Do I like it? We might have to talk about that in another video. But that being said, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below for more information and updates on all fighting games. I will be doing a couple more Storm Connections videos, but right now I got other stuff I want to do. I still got Street Fighter, I got Under Night, so I do all of it above. So that's the thing. It's your Avataryaya. See you guys later. I'm out. Peace.